The second Ultra Unlock event, the Strength of Steel event, is next up in Pokemon Go, featuring some really nice Candy and Stardust bonuses. And in this video, I will be going through everything that you need to know, including all of the event details, some tips for the event, and which event Pokemon are worth focusing on. So the event runs from July 25th at 10 AM until July 30th at 8 PM local time. The bonuses for the event will be 3 times Catch Stardust, additional Candy XL for catching Pokemon, and you'll get additional Candy and chance for Candy XL by catching Pokemon with nice throws or better. More on these bonuses later. The wild encounters will be Alolan Sandshrew, Magnemite, Pineco, Nosepass, Aron, Beldum, Bronzor, Ferroseed, Galarian Stunfisk, Togedemaru, which can be shiny for the first time in Pokemon Go, and rarely you will be able to encounter Onix, Scyther, Skarmory, and Klink. For the raids, in 1-star raids will be Skarmory, Klink, Pawniard, and Togedemaru, which will have an increased shiny rate from these raids. In 3-star raids will be Steelix, Scizor, Mawile, and Aggron. In 5-star raids will be Tornadus in its incarnate form, in Mega raids will be Mega Aggron, and in 5-star Shadow raids will be Shadow Entei on Saturday and Sunday only. In field research for the event, you will be able to encounter Beldum, Klink, and Togedemaru, and there will be tasks awarding Mega Energy for Steelix, Scizor, and Aggron. I will be going through which event Pokemon are worth focusing on later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. There will be a free timed research for the event that will get you a magnetic lure module, which you do need to evolve some of these steel type Pokemon. You'll also get XP and event themed encounters. Collection challenges will also be available, rewarding Stardust, event themed encounters, and Mega Energy for steel type Pokemon. There will also be Pokestop showcases for this event. It's also worth noting that during this event on the 27th between 11 AM and 5 PM local time will be Mega Lucario raid day, featuring the debut of Mega Lucario. I will have another tips video out in a couple of days with everything that you need to know for this raid day, so keep an eye on the channel for that. So these are all the details for the event. Let's go through some tips to help you make the most of it. So Stardust is one of the most valuable resources because unlocking second moves, trading, and powering up Pokemon for raid attacking and Go Battle League can get really Stardust expensive, so it's really not that easy to build up. So it is well worth taking advantage of the 3 times Stardust for this event by using star pieces to get 4.5 times Stardust, meaning each catch will get you 450 Stardust. I do recommend quick catching and catching everything that you see, even if it's not of particular interest to you, so you can get as much Stardust as possible. It's worth noting catching weather boosted Pokemon and catching evolved Pokemon will get you even more Stardust, and that will also be increased by the 4.5 times multiplier. And if you do happen to have any Stardust boosted Pokemon saved in your field research stack, this event would be a great time to catch them. Your first catch of the day and your 7-day catch streak is also another way to rack up extra Stardust with this Stardust bonus. You should always enter any Pokestop showcases that you see, because you will get some XP and Stardust just for taking part, and if you place highly you could get some premium items as well. And whilst there aren't any XP bonuses for the event, it might still be worth using lucky eggs if you're going to be out catching a lot of Pokemon to get Stardust. And if you don't have many star pieces and lucky eggs, it could be worth using Origin Dialga's Roar of Time Adventure effect to increase the duration of these items. Alternatively, you could use Spatial Rend Adventure effect to increase the radius at which you can encounter Pokemon, meaning you will be able to catch more Pokemon in a given area, and this will increase your Stardust and XP gains. The other bonuses for this event are all about Candy and Candy XL, and these are actually some of the best Candy bonuses we see in the game, so well worth taking advantage of, especially as we do have some pretty meta relevant Pokemon available during this event, which I will be talking about more later on. Firstly, going for nice, great, and excellent throws is the key to making the most of these bonuses. For catching with a nice throw, you'll get a total of 4 candy, 5 candy for great throw, and 6 candy for an excellent throw. This can also be doubled by using Pinap Berries and increased by 2.34 times if you use a silver Pinap Berry. This means you can get 12 plus candies per catch, which is really useful. For example, Pokemon like Magnemite, Aron, Beldum, and Klink will all be spawning, and they do only require 25 candies for their first evolution, and you can make that much candy in a couple of catches. So it could be worth storing some of them, getting a lot of candy for them, and then evolving them all during a 2 times evolution spotlight hour. This is a great way to get a lot of XP really quickly. Of course, Pokemon like Beldum, however, you might want to keep the candy on for powering up Metagross, because it is a meta relevant raid attacker. This event will be one of the best chances to get XL candy for the event spawns, with additional Candy XL for catching Pokemon, and increased chance from nice, great, and excellent throws. And generally Candy XL is pretty difficult to get, so this is a good time to grind some. Also, if you aren't particularly interested in any of the event Pokemon, you could always use the Meltan mystery box to catch Meltan for an hour with these bonuses active. As you get a lot of Candy XL for catching Meltan already because it is classed as a mythical Pokemon, this means you will be able to quickly get enough Candy XL that you need to power up Melmetal to its max. And powering up Pokemon to their max is a level 47 level up requirement, so well worth saving up for that. Also, Melmetal does have meta relevance with it being ranked 53 in the Master League, so a good budget Master League Pokemon to get. Alternatively, you could use the Gimmighoul coin bag to get Candy to power up Goldengo if you wanted to, because it is a decent ghost type attacker. You can also Mega Evolve a Pokemon that is the same type as the Pokemon you're catching to increase the amount of Candy, Candy XL, and XP you get per catch. And with the fact that this is a Steel type event, you could Mega Evolve Steelix, Scizor, or Aggron to get these bonuses, and if you don't have access to either of these, luckily Mega Aggron will be in Mega Raids during the time of this event, so it might be worth raiding it so you can get the Mega Evolution, which will help you get more Candy, Candy XL, and XP per Steel type catch. Also, it's worth Mega Evolving a Pokemon that you have at the max Mega level because it will get you more Candy, XP, and chance for Candy XL. For the Platinum medals that you do need to get to level 49 in Pokemon Go, here are some that you could work on during this event. With all of the Steel types spawning, the Rail Staff medal is a good one to focus on. As I mentioned before, with all of the Candy, you could do some evolving to work on your Scientist Platinum medal. And with Showcases being available, it could be worth going for your Showcases Star medal, which is the only way to encounter a PhD Pikachu. Trying to find more rural Pokestop showcases where there aren't a lot of people about is worth it to increase your chances of winning these. Also, if you haven't raided any of the Pokemon in raids for this event, raiding some could help you with your Platinum Rising Star medal. With all of that said, which event Pokemon are worth focusing on? Alolan Sandshrew could be worth going for because Alolan Sandslash is ranked 43 in the Great League with 0-14-14 IVs. Magnemite is a good spawn because Magnezone is a decent budget electric type raid attacker. Beldum is probably one of the best spawns for this event, with Metagross being the third best steel type attacker and the second best in its shadow form. Metagross is also ranked 57 in the Master League. It's worth noting that it does want legacy move Meteor Mash to be at its best, which would require an elite charge TM to get, or you could wait until Beldum eventually gets its Community Day Classic, where you will be able to evolve Metang to get the move. With the fact that you do want the 100% IVs for Metagross to be at its best, it's worth trying to hunt it from field research as well as the wild because it will have a 10-10-10 IV floor from research. Bronzor doesn't have much meta relevance, but it is one of the best Pokemon in the Little Cup. Galarian Stunfisk is worth going after because it is ranked 25 in the Great League with 0-12-15 IVs, and it's ranked 86 in the Ultra League with 15-15-15 IVs. Togedemaru doesn't have any meta relevance, but it is the new shiny for the event, so it might be worth hunting it for that. Note that it does have a higher shiny rate from the 1-star raids for this event. Onyx is a rare spawn and not a bad one to go after because Steelix is ranked 40 in the Great League with 0-14-15 IVs, and it's ranked 35 in the Ultra League with 2-15-15 IVs. It's worth noting that Steelix does have a Mega form as well, and Mega Energy for it will be available from field research during this event. Scyther is a good spawn because Mega Scizor is the third best bug type attacker and the 10th best seal type attacker, and again its Mega Energy is available from field research during this event. Skarmory is another good one to go for Go Battle League, where it is ranked 4 in the Great League with 0-15-14 IVs, and it's ranked 22 in the Ultra League with 15-15-15 IVs. Aggron will be in 3-star raids, and Mega Aggron is the 9th best steel type attacker, so it could be worth going after. I would recommend doing the Mega Aggron raids instead of the 3-star raids because you will get Aggron and Mega Energy as well, but if you can't manage to do a Mega Aggron raid, then a 3-star Aggron raid could be worth doing, and then you could try to get the Mega Energy from field research. And also, Dynamax has been confirmed for Pokemon Go, and if you want to know more about that, then I recommend checking out this video next.